We're now going to dictate this passage as a traditional style 100 words per minute mock. However, the content will be far more difficult than an NCTJ style exam. "100 words per minute. Ready? In the quiet village of Humbleton, where the cobblestone streets whispered tales of a humble past, there lived a bumbling baker. The residents affectionately called him Jumble Joe. Every morning he would stumble out of his quaint cottage, mumbling a cheerful tune as he prepared to bake his famous apple crumble. The aroma of fresh baking would waft through the air, causing the townsfolk to queue for their orders, grumbling at the length of the wait. One day, as Jumble Joe was carrying a tray of his delectable pastries to the local market, he began to stumble and slip on a pile of wet leaves. With a gentle rumble, the tray started to slide, and the pastries tumbled to the ground. Joe's cheerful mumbles turned into apologetic grumbles as he tried to gather up the scattered treats. Despite the little mishap, the villagers, known for their humility, gathered to help Jumble Joe. With a shared sense of camaraderie, they managed to turn the unfortunate event into a joyful and memorable occasion, creating a makeshift picnic with the crumbled pastries and other baking. Even the dogs in the village were fed, and the birds enjoyed the crumbs left on the ground. Ready? Then they picked blackberries from the brambles, more apples from the trees, and Joe supplemented the produce with blackberry and apple pie. Laughter filled the air, and the humble village of Humbleton once again showcased the strength found in the bonds of a community that refused to stumble in the face of Joe's jumbled situations. They whipped double cream, then distributed the bowls and spoons, and everyone sat down to a large helping of Joe's famous and delicious apple crumble, the apple and blackberry pies still hot from the oven. It was really tasty, and as usual, everyone enjoyed it tremendously. Ready? Word soon spread, and the papers heard of the story. Pictures were posted on social media, and the residents were shocked to see that the story made the news on the television that night. Overnight, Jumble Joe became famous for miles around, and orders for his produce, including the famous apple crumble, came from far and wide. When asked how he felt about this overnight fame, Jumble Joe said, "It is amazing that something that seemed like a catastrophe could turn into a positive. If this continues, my cottage kitchen will have to be replaced with a small factory." If you enjoyed this exam practice, please click like and remember to subscribe so that you will receive notifications when others are added. Good job. Let's love T-line together.